You gotta try my seafood lasagna soup. You don't need an oven for this recipe. This is so amazing. Lump crab meat, shrimp. I even have crawfish tails in this recipe. I'm Eastwood Twan. I'm gonna show you how to make this amazing recipe. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more recipes from Eastwood Twan. So let's go right into this recipe. Before we start the recipe, ingredients and measurements will be in the description box for you to follow. I'm starting off with my shrimp. I have about a ½ pound of large shrimp. You can use any size shrimp you like. Large is better. You can go with colossal if you want. Large shrimp, and I'm going to season it with some Old Bay seasoning, and I'm going to give it a quick toss to make sure all the seasoning is coated on that shrimp, just like that. In a skillet on medium-high heat, I'm adding about 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to melt that down, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to add that shrimp right into that skillet with that butter. Now, we're not going to clean the pan out during this process. We're going to allow the shrimp to cook for 2 to 3 minutes, but we're not going to clean the pan out once it's done. Ooh, look at that shrimp. Perfect. Now, it's only going to take, again, 2 to 3 minutes for the shrimp to cook. You want to take the shrimp out of the skillet and you're going to set it aside, put it in the fridge, allow it to cool off. You do not want to overcook your shrimp because remember, we're going to add this right into our soup. So I'm going to take this away and going back to the skillet. Now I added another 1 or 2 tablespoons of butter to the skillet. I'm going to add some chopped onions and garlic, and I'm going to create a nice blend to go inside of the soup. So I'm starting with a ½ of an onion. I have this diced. Now you can dice it fine, you can have your dices large, whatever you like, okay? Now, always add the garlic last. You do not want the garlic to burn. Now, we do want to season the onions and the garlic with some Old Bay seasoning, or you can use Cajun seasoning if you do not like Old Bay. You do not want crunchy onions, so make sure the actual onions are nice and translucent, okay? I'm adding some black pepper to that mixture, and I'm giving it a nice stir to make sure the butter, the garlic, the onions, and the seasoning is all combined nicely, okay? And remember, we do not want crunchy onions in our soup. Now, to make our soup base, I'm starting off with 2 cups of half and half, just like that. And I'm going to allow that to mix up nicely. But later on, I'm going to add some water to that, but not any kind of water. I'm going to use shrimp bouillon to flavor the water. That's a tip. Add some shrimp bouillon to your water to give it some extra flavor. This is a seafood lasagna, folks. So look. It comes to a rolling boil, everything is starting to combine nicely. We don't want it thick like a pasta sauce or Alfredo sauce. We just want it to combine nicely, okay? Now I'm adding the 2 cups of the shrimp bouillon with the water, and I'm adding some grated Parmesan Romano cheese to that mixture to thicken it up slightly. Remember, this is not a pasta sauce. This is more going to be like a soup base. Now it's time to move to the seafood. We got to add some good seafood to the soup base. I have crawfish tails and lump crab meat. Now, if you do not want the lump crab meat, you can actually use claw meat. I prefer lump crab meat, but claw meat will work perfect for this recipe. Now I'm adding that to my soup base. I have the heat on medium to medium high heat. I do not want this to come to a rolling boil just yet. We want it to have more of a simmer to it, right? This is a soup, okay? So I'm adding that to my mixture. As you can see, it's combining nicely. Spinach, yes, I love spinach in my regular oven baked lasagna. So now I'm going to add that to my soup based lasagna. Now I'm going to add that in, and you know it's going to wilt down. So it looks like a lot, but it's going to wilt down. You already know, once you add spinach to something, it's basically gone. Now this process only takes a few minutes. You just want to make sure the spinach is completely wilted down before you add the pasta to the dish. Make sure everything is covered in that amazing soup base. Now, moving to the pasta. What pasta am I using? Of course, lasagna, but I found these mini lasagna pasta noodles at the grocery store, and I thought it would be perfect for this recipe. Now, we know lasagna is known as a pasta rather than a noodle, but you can grab some lasagna pasta sheets, break it, and put it right into your soup base if you cannot find these mini lasagna pasta noodles. All right, and as you can see, I'm going to add that to the soup base, and I'm going to allow that to cook down into the pasta. It's completely soft and al dente, okay? And that's only going to take a few minutes. Now, here is where I made the mistake. I added a tad bit too much pasta. If you add too much pasta to this, it will become more of a pasta dish, rather a soup, okay? And I'm gonna show you what I mean. Now, I allowed that to go on medium-high heat. Now, as you can see, the pasta expanded once it became al dente. It became more like a pasta dish versus a soup. So here's my tip. Do not add as much pasta to this if you want the seafood lasagna soup to be a lasagna soup, okay? Now and again, I still had a good amount of seafood stock left, but the next time I'm not going to add as much pasta. But back to the recipe. I added my cooked shrimp to that and I'm going to give it a good old mix. Now, once I give it a mix, I'm going to cover it with some mozzarella cheese, just like we bake it in the oven. I'm going to put the top on and allow that cheese to melt and everything combine nice and gooey, and it's going to be so amazing, just like that. Now look at that. Ooh, you see that? You see the cheese, you see the pasta. Ooh, everything looks really, really good. So at this point, you want to go ahead and turn your heat off and allow everything to come to a nice simmer. And there you have it. You have your seafood lasagna soup. Now look at that. Now finish it off with some ricotta cheese on top. That's completely optional, but I love ricotta cheese with my baked lasagna. So hey, why not add it on top of our seafood lasagna soup? I finished it off with some good old dry basil, just like that. Now folks, it's time to plate our seafood lasagna soup. And guess what? We have the shrimp, the lump crab meat, the crawfish tails. It looks perfect. Now, just like I said earlier, it looks more like a pasta because Isoton added too much pasta, but guess what? It still turned out amazing, and you still see the good seafood stock right in the pot, just like that. Now look folks, it's time to give this a taste test and take it on home. This seafood lasagna soup, 10 out of 10. Telling you, so worth it to make it. And you don't even need to turn on your oven for this recipe. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. You got lump crab meat, shrimp, crawfish, the Parmesan cheese and the mozzarella. Chef's kiss for this one. Get some of that broth. Look at that. Really good. Let me know in the comments what you think. Making this recipe at home. Listen, I'm gonna finish eating this and I'll see you on the next recipe video. Damn, this is really good.